Hi guys, welcome to another video on the Agimat trading system. But today's video is going to be a little bit different. A lot of people that I kind of teach and mentor, they've asked me about, trying to extend my teaching program to especially the guys on YouTube because most of this private teaching programs are just for close family and friends, not exactly for people out there because at the end of the day, family is family, and you want to try to share the opportunities you have with as many as are willing to take them. It's not really compulsory, but when you share opportunities with people and they take it and it works out for them, it makes you feel a lot better. I was in the same shoes a few years back, and I found out this opportunity. I took it with both hands, and 2 years, 3 years down the line, I could say it's been rewarding. So basically, I've been down this journey for about it's about four. It's been my fifth year, I think. Yeah, so on my fifth year, and like every normal trader would tell you, you'll be through the ups and downs. You'll have lost a lot. You'll have but don't give up. Keep learning. Keep trying to understand the ropes. Always make sure that you follow people that you can see their success. Always make sure that you try out what works out for you, and basically make sure that you keep on learning. You can't stop learning in this business. It's a business where things change rapidly. The methods are the same, but you need to follow the trends. You need to stick your ears around the news. You need to know what's happening in the financial markets. You can't just say, okay, I'm trading and I'm going to trade on arrows up, arrows down. No, it doesn't work like that. There's a lot of things going on in the financial markets, and you need to understand how these things work. You need to understand the psychology of trading. Someone once asked me that, can you be a full-time trader using the Agimat system? And my answer was, you can be a full-time trader, not just using the Agimat system, but being disciplined using the Agimat system. When I say discipline, I mean discipline means you need to entirely stick to one strategy that works. You can't keep on jumping up and down strategies or stuff like that, except of course you know what you're doing. There are people that they use 2 or 3 strategies to good effect. There are people that only use one, and that's all they use. They don't care if you use X, Y, Z. The one they use is all they use, and they are profitable. I mean, they do well. They do well in the business. And there are people that you have to also know your styles. You want to know whether you're going to be a swing trader, you want to be a scalper, you want to be a position trader. Like someone like me, I've gone from scalping to swing to scalping, but at the end of the day, now I just swing and do day trading, swing some positions and day trade, and it's basically just based on the kind of styles I use now. I will just get 2 or 3 signals a week, or maybe 2, then manage the trade for as long as the trend is in my favor. That's it. And I use a comfortable lot size based on money management rules, and that's it. I sleep more time for the family, and it is a pleasure. It is a pleasure. So anyway, what I'm trying to tell you guys now is I'll probably making the class open to anyone that is interested. You can always hit me up, my username on Telegram at JD Crocs, and let me know if you're interested. The way this works is that I only take 5 students at a time. 5 students at a time. Why do I take 5? I don't want a class where it's not about the money. It's more about trying to give value. So when I take five students, it's easy to have people ask questions. It's easy to interact and let them understand things that they don't really understand. Where I can break it down like A, B, C, D for them. Again, don't get it twisted. I'm no financial advisor whatsoever. I'm just a guy who has been able to use the system coupled with the experience that I have trading to be able to make decent profits of this system. Again, people are going to say, I want to see a track record. You want to see this. Uh, my question to you is that most successful guys out there, you don't see any traces. They make their money and they go to bed. If you're looking for track records, fine, good. Go to my FX book and look for track records all over the place. But at the end of the day, like I always tell you, the guys really, really, just like I was told, the guys really making the bucks out there. You don't see them online. You don't see them anywhere out there because they're probably working for one rich, uh, mogul out there, and they're just raking in the big bucks, and they don't need to prove nothing to nobody. Just like you have the financial institutions like the JP Morgans, the HSBC. I mean, at the end of the day, the guy is trading hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. So it'll be a waste of time trying to tell them to, prove to you how is it that they're able to make so much money quarterly or, yearly and all that. It's not going to happen. So the deal is this. In my trading class, it will be basically more like a 2 to 2.5 hours class. And in that class, I give to my students the indies, which which are not on the shelf, some which are developed in collaboration with some of my friends who are developers. And I've actually, been able to sit down and make them, develop something to the liking of my style, to the liking of somewhat uh, the kind of trading philosophy on which Agimat is built, with, and somewhat to the trading entry methods that I use. So some of those stuff you're gonna get. I'm not charging you for that because the only thing I'm charging for that is so that credit has to be given to developers that work behind the scenes that create this stuff. And at the end of the day, you want to like show gratitude, even though you can just call a friend and say, "Hey, I know you're a developer. Could you help me do this?" And it does it for you. You want to just appreciate them and say, "Hey, I was a you know I taught students this and that, and a lot of them benefited from this stuff. And I thought that you should get something out of it. You work so hard to develop something. You should get something out of it. That's the way I think. That's it's not about saying there goes one of those guys again trying to make no. You see a lot of programs out there that charge thousands of dollars for crap and all that. But this is me just, sharing my thoughts, trying to sit down with you, especially people that are new to the system, new to trading in general, and try to guide you on things that you need to look out for. At the end of the day, no matter how much, I try to teach and share methods and stuff with you, it's always up to you as the individual to make it work for you. You need to be disciplined. You need to understand that in this business, when there are rules, you follow those rules. I've been a victim myself. I set rules, I break them, and I see the results. But every day we grow, every day we understand. So these days, I do not break my rules. For the past 1 week, I've probably taken away two trades, which is AED USD and NZD USD, and I'm still trying to, I'm still looking at those trades because I've understood that, when you find a really good trade, you try to max it out. You try to take as much pips from a very good trade as much as you can. and you can't be profitable doing that just one trade. And put in a decent lot size, and you could write it up, write it down, write it up, write it down until you feel you're exhausted or you cannot determine where the trend is headed no more. Then you can bail out and look for something else. And it's easy stuff, really. I mean, for my students as well, I have the Agimat, I have FSO scanner, I have the Forex pin, and a lot of people are still interested in how to use the Forex pin. But Dennis, the creator, already did a good job in explaining how to use it. But again, some of us out there, we take systems and we try to fit it into our strategies that works for us. It may not work for everybody, but it works for us. And the issue of the Forex pin, it repaints, it does that. It's every indicator will repaint because price is king. When price moves, the arrows and stuff, we just have to move. But like I said, there are ways you can save yourself from the drama of the repaint drama and get good entries. Again, you won't win all trades. You're not going to win every single trade. But what we're saying is that you want to win at least 80 to 90% of your trades. You want to get into trades with drawdowns of less than 30 to 40%. You don't want to be sitting down there in a long drawdown because you took a bad entry, even though you got the direction bias properly. All those little bits and pieces we want to put to bed. We want to make sure that at the end of the day, trading is a lot easier. Like someone said in one of the chats I was having the other day, that trading is fun if you could do simple things, and that is the truth. Trading is fun if you could do simple things. So let me just show you some of the stuff I have. I have the Automate Scanner, stuff on how to use it. We'll be discussing that. I have a lot of paid products here, PZ chat, but besides, I have another indicator behind the scenes here that you probably won't see. So just close that. And what else? Yep, the harmonic. This is the trend channel and harmonic pattern scanner, and yeah, some other stuff that I use. They kind of look funny, but at the end of the day, it's really simple stuff. Nothing, no complicated issues and whatever. It's just me now, looking for opportunities and sticking to the rules and taking the opportunities as they come. So that's basically what this video is going to be about. It's about those that are interested in the program which I'm offering. And like I said, the program ends once you sign up for the class. You get access to some of those indicators absolutely free. Not all of them. Some of them are really paid products, which it will be a disservice to the creators to share them. I could only refer you to the sites where if you feel you can purchase them, you can purchase them. But the ones that are absolutely free at no cost, I've done a lot of videos where I shared, indicators that I use that are free. Stuff is free. Just go out there, show you where it is, get them, then apply them to your templates, apply them to your strategy, and make them work for you. We all need to understand that at a point in this trading game, you don't want to be chasing trades all over the place. It's not about I got 5, 7 signals today. At the point, it's just going to be I got one really good trade. I put a decent lot size. I wrote it for 2-3 days, or I wrote it for a day. Got another one ready for a day, and I make profits. As long as you make profits, you're good. It's when you start having margin calls, your equity dwindling. That's when you're not trading anymore. You're gambling. So, like I said, as I always say, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you like this video, and don't forget to hit me up, send me a message here on YouTube, or you could just Google at JD Crux, JDCRUX on Telegram. Send me a message. Once I have 5 students, I'll send you the payment details. Just about $50. Nothing huge, nothing fancy. Just the payment details. Then we'll schedule. Once we have 5 students, we schedule a time where everybody's going to be available, and the class will be recorded so it can be given out to the students to go over it. And again, I'll also be making sure that some of my trading ideas and journals that I keep personally, I try to share them as an outlook, at least uh, once a week for some of my students, those who need it. But those who understand how I do it won't really need it because they'll be able to do their own journals and know trades that they're looking out for the week. Simple, really simple stuff. Nothing, overly complicated and everything. So that's it really. Again, at the end of the day, I know there's some people that may need this, some people may not need this, but I've been doing this for, some while now for, like I said, family and friends, nothing fancy. But I thought, okay, since some of my YouTube subscribers and people that message me on Telegram are like, really wanting to get into this, I thought, okay, I'll make this, opportunity available for them as well. And it's not over the odds, kind of payment and stuff. It's just something to be able to appreciate the time and the effort put into trying to distribute that knowledge. And again, for the guys that, like I said, friends that, that are coders that help to develop some of the indies, which again, they are not on the shelf. Remember, you probably won't find some of this stuff on the shelf. Things that people that understand how to code. I don't code, even though I'm a software developer by by trade. I don't code anymore these days. So I'm into more like management practice and all that. So yeah, that's it really. So if you guys are interested in the program, hit me up. Let me know what you think. And if not, my next video will be looking at, I think I'll be taking on a Forex pin to recap the entry method I use for Forex pin in my next video. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys will take value from this. And yeah, I'll see you happy peeping and let me know so that we can, get this going on. Have a great one, guys. Bye.